Hello. Today I decided, you know what, might as well go for the triple upload. And I'm doing a little bit of story time about me and about my mannerisms. So let's go all the way back to about the beginning. Ever since I was born, I was a very dull, stupid kid. And I thought I was smart. I was a little smug bastard sometimes. But yeah, I thought I was smart, but I was really dumb when it came to a lot of stuff. Like, I'm still dumb, academically, but back then I was dumb in all senses of the word. So, basically, I was dumb for a few reasons. One, because my brain don't work no good, and the other, because my mother was very protecting about me. She was very, oh, you shouldn't be watching that, or she, sort of made sure nothing inappropriate for a child would come in contact with me, like violence in movies. Like, she literally gave me trouble once for saying I killed an enemy in a game. Like, I was playing Shrek the third for Xbox 360, because I was that kid who just had a random game that he enjoyed, and I killed a tree enemy, like a living tree, and my mom goes, "No, you didn't kill it. You vanquished it." Or, you didn't kill it. You, uh, defeated it. And I was like, yeah. Because, once again, little stupid kid. So, this sort of went on for a long time, where she sort of stopped me from coming in contact with inappropriate material for children when everyone around me have already seen sex in movies. Their parents just don't care, stuff like that. And they would go to school and they'd talk about this inappropriate stuff, and I'd go, "What's that?" Like, just as an example, imagine a bunch of kids who watch the movie Saw together, and then they start talking about it at school, and I go, "What's that movie you're talking about?" And then they all sort of start snickering at me, that at the fact that I don't know what the movie Saw is. That's an example that never happened, but imagine a scenario like that. That sort of went on from kindergarten to grade 8, which is really fucking depressing to say. But yeah, sort of continued on to there, and I moved out of my little town because, whatever, and I moved to an even smaller town. Uh, I keep saying, Jesus Christ. Anyway, so I moved into this other town, much smaller. It was like a cottage town, before all the city people moved in, like me. But, basically, I moved in, and I sort of wedged myself into the local school. I made myself known. In fact, one of the first things I said when I walked into the classroom was, "Do you guys like Super Mario Bros?" Because I was a Nintendo fan back in the day. I still am. I still enjoy some of the games, but I was like a hardcore Donkey Kong 64 is the best game ever, you know? So, I was that kid who was wiping dribble off of his fucking chin while he plays his Yoshi's Island. I was that kid, and they made fun of me for liking Super Mario Brothers till grade 8. Well, not all of them, of course, but there was one kid. Let's call him Kyle, because Kyle's a stupid name. Sorry to anyone who's named Kyle, but I don't like your name. It's a dumb one. Like Chad or Hunter. Those are also stupid names. I'm joking around, of course, but let's call this guy Kyle. And he goes like, "This is grade 8. This is grade 8. We're all teenagers. You'd think he'd be a bit more mature, but he goes, 'Oh, you like Super Mario? Oh, what a faggot! I bet you want to kiss Princess Peach.'" That's literally quoting him. He called me a quote unquote faggot, and then right after that, uh, he said that I wanted to kiss a female character. Slow clap for you, you fucking mongoloid. Anyway, so there was a lot of jokes like that thrown around in grade 8, and it was very hostile vibe for me because, once again, I was very stupid. I didn't understand society. A lot of the time they were making harmless jokes, satire, if you will, but I didn't really understand what that was at the time because, once again, I was a little dumb kid. And it sort of snowballed into why do people hate me, and I sort of fell into a depression because of it, which sounds really fucking stupid, but it happened. Now, I want to make this clear. I do not say shit like that for sympathy. I say shit like that to tell a story. Don't give me your fucking sympathy, because I don't want it. Anyway, moving on, because a lot of people go, oh, and I'm like, don't give me your sympathy. Anyway, so let's continue with the story. So there was a bunch of people who would just stand by and watch, and I also sort of grew a hatred for them because they socialized with the people who mocked me for so many years. But where most of them are now, most of them are either potheads wasting their life, or, people that sort of aren't dicks anymore. And I don't talk to any of them for the most part, other than like 2 of them, because I don't feel comfortable around them. I feel fucking worthless just because how I used to feel around them. But I skipped a whole bunch of the story. Basically, when I graduated grade 8, I moved to Newfoundland and I learned a whole bunch of shit about society. I actually had a circle of friends. I had a will to live for once in my life. Yeah, that's a joke, but yeah, so I met a bunch of friends. Something I pretty much didn't know was a thing, having friends. Plural. So I sort of learned a whole lot. I learned what joking was. Like, I literally had to learn what satire was, because me and my best friend Chris, oh, we'd go back and forth calling each other the meanest of things. He'd go, oh, what a fucking plebeian, and I'd go, oh, kill yourself, you worthless piece of shit, you fucking garbage can. And we'd just go back and forth like that for days on end, and it would be hilarious. But it all sort of ended when I moved back because we didn't have enough money to stay there. So I sort of moved back into the town, and now I'm back here. And I'm in a high school with a lot of the people that I used to know, and I don't feel comfortable around. So, yeah. I sort of left out a little bits of detail here and there, but that's the gist of the idea. I'm now smarter. I use bigger vocabulary to make myself feel smart, because I hate feeling dumb. And, yeah. It's a really fucking dumb story, because, like, oh, that's fucking pathetic. What a scrub. You little whiny cunt. Shut up, stop complaining about your life. But I'm not really complaining, I'm just telling a story. Anyway, I might make a part 2 to this because I left out a lot of stuff. But, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, I guess. See ya.